Hey, it's Soul Drift again. So, there's an event that's been going on, the Valhalla event. I'll cover that, and show what I use for anybody who's working at the Valhalla event. You go to it by going to Ragnarok area, and you see the Bifrost Bridge is closed right now, so that's not going on. But let's look at Valhalla. Alright, so in Valhalla you have the Iset boss, and you can add a bunch of options that will power up her team or debuff your team. That's done through bounties right here. You can choose from a bunch of options. Boons, you unlock these with the, what is it, right here. Leaf of Infinity Tree. Yeah, as you gather more Leaf of Infinity Trees, either from the daily challenges or from reaching certain checkpoints on the Tower of Valhalla, points for getting certain... No, I don't think actually you get it from the Tower of Valhalla. You just get it from the quests. That's right, the quests, such as fighting at certain difficulty levels, fighting with one of the designated heroes, which for this event, Dangun, Hercules, Nephthys, and Chiron. So if you use them in a fight, they can be powered up depending on the buffs that you give to them. I unlocked some of them even though I don't use them, just because I have enough of the Infinity Tree leaves. And right now I'm at 8, and I'm waiting for the daily challenge today to unlock the 9 leaf boon, which boosts up basic attributes more, which might help me surpass the 300 score that I have right now. 300 is an ideal goal, if you have a strong team, because on the Tower of Valhalla, 300 is enough to get all of the rewards. Anything you do past that is just for ranking, leadership, or leaderboard bragging rights, and for the rewards you get from that. The rewards are based off of what you place on the regional leaderboard, not on your server. You look great on your server, like me and Imper. We're both at 300, but that won't net me any rewards in the end. If you look at Victory Tribute, you see it says it goes off of the regional leaderboard, and depending on your rank in the regional leaderboard, you provide your guild, your whole guild, with those rewards depending on your rank. Like right now, I am ranked number 18 for having 300 points, and that will get me 5 fake crystals and 10 tomb maps, and also give it to my guildmates. So you also, as you do the quests, you get these, the Valhalla coins, and you get them from the Tower of Valhalla. You can go to the war chest and unlock and purchase a bunch of different things. It's like the marketplace. You can buy heroes, you can buy antiques, and other goodies. I usually prioritize antiques, and then I go for heroes. So you see right here, I don't really have much going on right now, but if I had enough, I'd go for Nephthys next because of the Hero Evolution event going on as well. So let's look at my team. So you see, I have a mostly Luminarch team, which is disadvantageous against, an all Verdian hero team, but they are my strongest. And also keep in mind, your heroes are all set to level 350. And I believe equipment does not matter. All that matters is your weapon level, your divinity level, your antiques. Your equipment and your hero's real level doesn't matter. So I won't show the fight because it takes way too long, because to get 300 points, it took me all 4 teams, and I only had like 3 seconds left. But one of the multipliers you see here, well, you can't choose it, but right here, 4 teams can be used to challenge all enemies at 450. So the enemy levels go up depending on these 3 options right here, and also sets how many teams you can use. So the higher the enemy's level, the more teams you can use at a max of 4. So you want to have a lot of strong heroes and good team composition. But let's go through some of the buffs and debuffs that I chose. Enemies at 450, 4 teams. I said that all enemies' ultimates and active skills get buffed. Whenever the boss is hit with an ultimate, her damage taken is reduced in half. My heroes take 30% more damage. When any of my heroes reach full energy, they have to wait 5 seconds before they can use their ultimate. So if you're going to choose that option, you need to have strong auto attack DPS style composition. A team that's not reliant on ultimates. I chose all of the faction options for saying that the first 10 seconds of battle, a bunch of damage is going to be done to your heroes. Let's see. Okay, so the certain class of hero, I chose all of the options. Let me circle them right here. I chose all of them except for fighter, because if I choose the fighter option, it reduces attack speed by 30, and I use 2 good fighters, Loki and Artemis, and they're my top 2 heroes, so I can't afford to have them slower for attack speed. So I take that off. Okay, also I choose the healing is reduced by 65%. My hero's hit energy restoration is reduced, but not their attack energy restoration. Still need them to build up to their ultimate quickly. I chose enemies are immune to debuffs, not to controls, because my Athena can at least stun the heroes, the enemy heroes, but I don't believe I have any significant debuffs from my heroes. If any of my frontline heroes are alive, my backline heroes take more damage. Enemies' insight is increased by 20% for the first 20 seconds. Basically, it means if they use some sort of control skill, it lasts 20% longer, like stunning. Enemies' defense, attack, and health are raised. Their basic attributes are raised. The basic attributes one, you can choose various options. You can choose 20%, 50%, 100%, and 170. But I'm good at 50. That's my limit right now. Let's go back to what else. All right. Boss damage taken. So I chose the boss damage taken as well as the right here. Boss damage taken reduced and blocking damage, because the other skills affect Isette's energy restoration, and I can't really have her, using her resurrection skill too many times. So, and that's like the least of the 3 evils. Okay, what else? I chose that her iconic weapon skills are maxed. Whenever any enemy hero releases an ultimate, 50 energy to them and the boss. Boss gains 2 energy per second. Whenever a skill targets an ally hero, allies attack. Yeah, that one is weird. It seems like it's a buff for me, even though it seems to be a debuff. It says, whenever a skill targets an ally hero, allies attack and defense. Yeah, I don't get that one. It's like it's helping me. Maybe the wording is off. And then I chose to have the it's a wording issue. It's supposed to say 2 floras will be entered in enemy's backline. So I chose the floras versus the Avi archers because, you know, the floras, they're pretty squishy. I can kill them quickly. I chose the Ganeshas, though. I can't afford to have the 2 Athenas because when the Athenas use their ultimate and provide shields for everyone, it's way too hard for me to break through. So I'm sticking with the Ganeshas. So that's pretty much how that's what Valhalla is like, and that's how I do Valhalla.